good. No audio again. One moment. There we go. Hey, Umbra. How are you? I'm doing alright. Kinda tired. But doing alright.
Ōkami.
Yeah. TGIF. And I'm assuming we still got the thing with the boys later. What am I doing here? I think I ended last time being like 6 months ago, finishing this little pocket dimension thing. Pretty sure. Oh. See, what the heck was I doing? I'll just level ups. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah. Sacred Tree Reborn. Sacred Tree. Maybe per depth. Guardian Sapling. Can stop by and see. See you later. Okay. Mr. Orange's dance reminds me of my childhood. He could make any withered old tree spring into bloom with that. But he gave up dancing a long time ago now. He said it was because the power of the gods had weakened. You'll find him at the sacred deck up on the hill. Okay. And that is right over here. Okay. I a member. There's Mr. Orange. Come to see the Konohana Shuffle, have you? I don't expect my dance to have any effect right now. Why not? I need the power of the earth to save the sacred tree's spirit. It's the only power that can restore all our withered trees. And if I were to perform that secret dance, I would never again... What? Oh, just look at me. I've become so gloomy in my old age. Will he die if he dances? I shall save the Konohana Shuffle until after all our withered trees are restored. Okay, so I gotta restore all the trees before I can do that quest. Okay. What else can I do? The trees bloom. Alright. Aha, what a joy to see life turning to this land. It will be blessed with the miracle and all the trees are in bloom. I had this circle around the withered tree. Ink turns into flowers. Okay. So I gotta find the circle. Yeah. Subject to circle. Story flora. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. So I gotta find the trees. Ooh. Oh! Oh, it's just sun's going down. Oh god, he disappeared. Okay. So what trees are withered? Some help. What is that over there? Weird fan. Oh god. Oh, is that? What is that? Weird little fan thing. I think... Sploosh. It's over this way, I think. Ish. Okay. Oh, is it like the little battle? This guy. Wait. What did I see? Life returning to the land. It's 15 more to go. Nice. We will be blessed with a miracle when all the trees are in bloom. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. One's right here. Also, that's a peach. Okay. This one. Oh. Way around it. Hey! Okay. Okay. Hello, rabbit. Okay, where are the others then? Oh, there's one. There's two. Good, good, good. Three. See, yeah, a couple over there. Oh, I thought I saw something else. Is that one? Okay. Too big, maybe. 4. Oh, that's not one. 5. Are all of them around this village? Maybe. 6. 7. Ah! All right here. 8. I got a peach. 9. Oranges, nice. 10. 11. 4 more. Hope there wasn't any up on top of the mountain here. We looked right by him. There was. I'm a dang fool. All 4 of them are up here. I guess that's convenient. Cool. Well, I'm gonna get them oranges. Oh, they despawned. Alright, Mr. Orange. Let's go. At last. At last, the answer to all my prayers. All the village's trees have sprung back to life. It is time to harness the power that dwells within the good earth. Yes, it is time for the Konohana Shuffle. I shall summon back the spirit of the divine tree Konohana. Ah! First I must break my vow of temperance. I shall gingerly sip this sake, he's gonna chug it, and soon we shall see blossoms. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Oh, Hey, Cramps, you okay? You got a real weird look in your eyes. Snowball, listen. What you're about to see is the stuff of legends! God, his breath. Behold, the secret of secrets. I give you the Konohana Shuffle. Go. Ah! No! That's too slow. Do it again. It did work. Started to. Cannot be. Don't give up. Do it again! Just keep dancing till Konohana blossoms. Alright, let's do it. Wasn't expecting quick time events. Once again, the secret of secrets. So Konohana Shuffle. Oh, let me. Damn it! Come on. Yeah. many more? Great Amaterasu. Shakuya! You're alive and you look very nice. Little bug friend, I see you are full of spunk as always. I always owe this elderly gentleman my deepest thanks. What bravery! Mere words cannot express the depth of my gratitude. Thank you all. I have been restored and re-energized. Great. Of course, the one who deserves my thanks and respect most is none other than the glorious god Amaterasu. Praise be to you. Hell yeah. Good old Amy. Can I guarantee that it will mean salvation for all of Nippon? But if you restore the guardian saplings spread about the land, new quest, you too will benefit from the power that results. You'll remain in Kamiki praying for your mission's success. How I look forward to gazing upon you again. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Oh man, what now? Hey. One. Oop, keep pressing the wrong button. Good enough. Not good enough. Wow. There we go. What? What do you mean? Finals. Dot the missing stars? Oh. And the line. There. Is that good enough? Why is it so angry at me? Thank Christ! Ah! Wait, hold on, what? So that's a sun icon. Do I gotta, when that thing pops up, do I gotta... Oh god, why is it so high? Do the... Wait, did I really... Oh. So that first time I thought I succeeded. Oh, wait, I think... Is it supposed to be like this and then let go and then... Yeah? No? Oh. The flick's supposed to be on the end? Psh. Oops, I let go. Blech. God damn it. I'm incredibly bad at this. Only dot the missing stars? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. I gotcha. Damn. Ah. Is that a monkey? Let's see. Origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Long have I hidden myself here among the nature of Kamiki, but the time has come for I, Hasugami, proud member of the Hanagami trio of Flora gods, to reveal myself. May my power be of assistance on your grave quest. Holy smokes, that was Hasugami! With the water lily power, you can create lily pads on water. Hell yeah, I can get to that island. You can use them to cross any bodied water. Let's try it out! Come on, this way! Been eyeing the treasure chest out there for some time. Why don't you create some lily pads here? Make them like stepping stones all the way to the islet. The water lily brush technique creates lily pads on water. Yup. All you gotta do is draw circles on the water. Makes sense. Come on, Furball, let's see you work wonders with that brush of yours. Can I do multiple at a time? No? Fine, I'll do one at a time. Hey, hey, what the smirk off your face for a ball? At least we don't have to worry about getting wet anymore. I know, and now you have this new power. Let's use it to travel a bit further. Yeah. Remember the waterway leading to the forest I told you about? Sure, why not? Oh yeah, I do remember that actually. Our little Sakia is back to her old peppy self, but there are still lots of guardian saplings that haven't blossomed. Sun Dragna. Extends solar energy by 1 unit. Cool. What's out here? Whoop! A little far away. Can I dash in the air? I don't remember. I can. Well, I could probably just jump up here. Probably not. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, Lord! Ah! I've still missed, anyway. Oh, you jerk. Come on. Oh. I see the glowy thing up there. I can get up there. Let's try over here. It's a little less steep. Ah! So what is this? I don't know how to deal with that. What the hell is that? Oh wait, can I like dig or something? Oh, I can backflip. This map. No? Ah. Nope. Oh, no. I can't see where I'm going. Can't wait. It's not one of the dead patches. Is that just... Yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing. Oh, wait, what? Ah, I gotta mash Y. What does that do for me? Nothing? Do it again. Does that matter? That did nothing. Yeah, hold on, nothing. That's great. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. I don't think there's like anything. Water lily got bloom. Cherry bomb. Power slash? Rejuvenation. That was just the flowers on the ground. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Oh, okay. Oh. Great. That's just an attack? Yeah. And that's... Oh, that's more than just flowers. Hmm. Wow, didn't even take it. No? Okay. Just show him. I did what? Simple side, but tasty. Feels the Astro Pouch a little bit. What? Where the heck did I get cabbage from? Bam. Probably nothing. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. No. We'll destroy this tree, though. Oh, what? Potato. Oh, it's probably just new food that I found. Okay. 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 Grandma! Cherry blossoms drifting over from Konohana. I wonder if my husband is getting drunk over on the sacred deck. Can't celebrate without falling off the wagon. Of course, he's the only one who thinks nobody else notices. Well, alright. Okay, now... Ooh. Logbook. Ah, have four-legal travel. Okay, I gotta go over to the thing. What are all these? Dog. Okay. Oh, rotate. Right on. Coral fragment. It's been brought from the Dragon Palace. Okay. It's a tooth. That's a mouse. 13 zodiac treasures. It will poses whimsically. Great. Alright, let's get out of town. I think this is the right way. I don't remember. What are you? Oh, I've been sent to do the shopping. Have you, pup? Sure. I need some herbs. Steelfish sake. Oh. Yeah. Get some of these. In case I find some critters. You can hit multiple, hell yeah. Oh, they just disappear right away, don't they? Alright. So you can get a triple. Hell yeah. What is this red? Okay. Nah, those things. Oh. Oh, these horses already like me. Good. Didn't notice that up there before. Huh. Well, that's way too far. What? Wait, what? Excuse me? Oh, I ran out of ink, I guess? Hmm. I don't think I can jump up there, but I could cherry bomb that, maybe, if I can draw. Ah, I see. I see you, green. Schwa. Cool. No, I can't get up there, I guess. Unless... I could probably... Nope. Good. Okay, that'd be easier if I just do this. Whoa! Oh, good. The cursed zone expanded into the forest? I thought evil would shun areas with so much grass and trees. It must really be some curse, the way it's changing the forest. Okay. Oh, there's... Ah, there's a slope. Oh, you're not gone for good? Huh. Alright. Trees, and then we get you. Just because I like destruction. Oh, battle anyway. See if I can remember how to fight. Yay! Oh yeah. Nope. Oh god, I remember having an issue with those guys. Hey, okay. Okay, maybe I have to hit them and not their instrument. Oh, okay. So came and do that. Oh lord. Whoa. Okay. See you down there. Ah, I can just go right down here. Cool. Okay, just a cave. Woo! I'm gonna go in the cave. Hmm? What the hell's doing here in this cave? How could anyone live here with that cursed zone spreading around? This is suspicious. Excuse you. What? No, nothing. Probably can't just... no. Okay. What are these? Puppy pain. Examine. What's wrong with this treasure chest? There's some really sweet stuff in there. Ah! Yeah, okay. Tell me your secrets. Steal your stuff. And vandalize. It's the only way. What's this? Oh, wait, lily pads? No? No. Huh. Curious. I hate that. Madame Fawn, huh? You've come, White Wolf, and you look troubled. You may call me Madame Fawn. I read bones to see the future. I knew you would come. I saw it in a vision. Can't really get those things yet. Okay. Looks like the world outside is in great chaos. Sure is. It is not to say that it was not precedent or predestined to happen. However, this year is special. It's the 100th year since Nagi and Shiranui's adventure. You saw the enormous cursed area on your way here, did you? Land rendered barren, all who approach tainted by darkness. Only one creature possesses power to control this. Orochi! Even so, the rate at which it spreads, it's incredible. Curse can only be lifted by restoring the guardian's saplings. Yes. Perhaps you encounter one hidden here in Agata Forest. Yeah. That's enough. I had to talk for now. I'm trying to run a business here. Like I told you, I'm a fortune teller. The bones reveal all. If you have money, I could even tell your future. I'll look around for now. I'm assuming this is just a hint service. That just pushes it away, huh? Interesting. Alright. I don't think I can. Can I dive? No, probably not. Yeah, okay. sapling. Very considerate of the darkness to leave this little lip out of the tainted zone. Yeah. Yeah, I'll check it over there later. Oop. Well, there it is. Oh, well, I guess I'll just... Devout beads, huh? Ooh, divine instrument, okay. Sakura's gonna spoil me at this rate. It's gonna make my life a whole lot easier. The monsters are gonna try to get you anyway. It can. So you need to equip a good divine instrument and practice with it. Remember, there's more than simply equipping them. They can be equipped as a sub-weapon or a main weapon. Okay. Weapons effect will differ depending on how it's equipped. We'll have some secret techniques. These sub-weapons, okay. Even after your 100-year nap, you remember that much tonight? Nope. No, you're not too bright, but no sweat. No thinking involved. Just try to equip that new divine instrument as a main weapon. Oh, okay. So the shield thing is my main. That's cool. Right on. For example, that mirror of mine acts as a shield when equipped as a sub-weapon. Oh! Under attack, press Y to guard. Cool. One thing. Sakura said, don't you? Secretary Kamiki Village will bear a guardian fruit. Each time a guardian sapling is revived. Okay. Make sure to stop by Sakuya's tree whenever you get return. Rabbits. Yeah, feed. Nay. Yeah, they want the meat, obviously. We'll give some herbs. Best part of this game. Hey, another one of these. Oh, it gives me points. Okay. That's what that did. Yeah. Excuse me? Hark, call the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Are you gonna think I'm evil? Waka, the god's gift to man is here. Bonjour. Town Master Waka, huh? What's up with that guy? That crimson shading and divine instrument on your back. I must be a demon. Look kinda weird, but I reckon you pack a punch, baby. Think you're special way up there, huh? Get down here and talk face to... Crimson shading. Can you see through Amy's true form? Oh, damn. Oh. He has a lightsaber. Wait, this is how I get my point across. Pun intended. The moment the cursed zone started spreading across Nippon, I saw the shadowy figure that removed the sacred sword, Tsukuyomi, flee into Kamiki village and seal the entrance with a huge rock. Okay. Doesn't know anything about that. I remember the rock. Okay, give me the creeps. Better keep your eye on him. Got all worked up. I want to fight him. Magnifique. I wouldn't have it any other way. I shall get an earful of my beloved sword. Ugh. Pillow talk. Alright. Rock, baby. Oh, hello. Hello! Oh wait, that shield didn't do shit. Oh, okay. Quite some time since I've tasted your power, Amaterasu. He knows me, huh? That's enough for now. Really now, you're the one who picked the fight. Hey, wait, you know this guy? Well, that's pretty tactless. Excuse-moi. See, I was looking into that cursed zone that struck this area. Consume all in its path, even the light of the sun. It is the curse of Orochi, the legendary 8-headed serpent. Yes, Orochi. Do not utter the name without reason. That alone can curse the weak of mind. Orochi was slain 100 years ago by Nagi and Shiranui, and its evil spirit was sealed away in the Moon Cave. which I guarded. Great. Yeah, the cave in the middle of the lake over on Shinshu Field. Nope. But someone has gone and freed Orochi by removing Tsukuyomi. The beast's evil has caused a curse zone to cover these lands. I never thought the sacred sword could be so easily removed. Whoever did it waited till it was back in the capital. It seems things are afoot that even I didn't prophesize. Aw. We're way ahead of you, pretty boy. We've been busy dispelling the curse left and right. That Orochi's gonna be mincemeat when we're through with it. So you're the ones who provide the trees in this area. A lot of time's passed since Orochi's return. You better pick up the pace, ma chérie. Yeah? I'm sorry to say, our battle is just... That was a big disappointment. You're not what you used to be. You may have defeated Orochi long ago, but one cannot dwell on past glories. You have weakened greatly during your 100-year slumber. Oh, he has it. He has a tiny sword. Now tell me about that shadowy figure you saw fleeing to Ōkami. How do we know it wasn't you? Relax, my little bouncing friend. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little prophecy for you. I can see into the future, you know. Oh. It's a log and big thrills. Oh. You'll know what I'm talking about when the time comes. Great. Logs and big thrills. Oh, can't wait. Anyway, I must be off. The work of a prophet is never done. Au revoir. Nap time. Who the heck does he think he is? Wake up, Amy. We got work to do. Great. So what we got here? There's that weird little peach thing over here that I saw, or whatever, little egg, something. That there. What is this? Giant bud. It's a strange plant that engulfs the buried treasure. It brings it up. No one's ever been able to open one of these. Said only the gods know. Especially make it open. Not the plant thing, is it? It's a bone. Great. Lacquerware set, huh? Each piece of Japanese lacquer is said to be unique. Cool. Something sad. Aha! Thought you could hide from me over here. What you got? Glass beads. That these beads show no cracks is a testament to the artist's skill. Cool, cool, cool. Yep. Steel Fist Sake. Sake brewed with Spirit of Steel. Temporarily increase attack power. Cool. Any more loot around here? There's some curse. There's sad bunny person. Oh, they actually have a skinned rabbit on him. Oh, poor Ume. Wonder if he's okay. Oh, hello there, doggy. We're all alone too. I'm Kokari. Pleased to meet you. Who's Ume? What's this? This is my fishing pole. Actually, there's no fishing line or hook on it right now. But there's a reason for that. What's the reason? Oh, my dog Ume and I were exploring a secret place the other day. An ancient building known as Tsuta Ruins. Never been able to get into these ruins until we found a keep deep in the forest. But when we went in, we heard a horrible roar from deep within. I didn't waste any time getting out of there. I locked the entrance to the ruins and hightailed it at home. I thought Ume had followed me, but he was nowhere to be found. Oh, he locked Ume in there! No! Was he crying all scared and alone? You know where he is, and why don't you go rescue him? There's no time to be fishing. Yes, well, there's a reason for that. You see, on my way home from the ruins, I fell near the water's edge, and in went the key. I tried my hardest to fish it back out, but I've lost all my line and hooks. All I have now is this pole. I've tried my hardest to fish out the key to the ruins, but I left. Okay. Damn, dude. Deep Abyss. It's the famous Deep Abyss of Agata Forest. Excellent. Ooh, it's a bear! Hot damn! The car for Boyd is a fearsome, it's a real thing. Like. Exorcism slip, huh? Paper depicting holy incantations slit by slight damage to nearby enemies. Goopy. I think this is one of the things that I can just scribble over. Yes, okay. More buns! Take them herbs. Okay. That's funny. Anything behind here? No. Hey, get a load of this statue's face. It's got the same blank expression as you. Okay. Alright. Hmm. Some way up there, but I don't know. How can I even get up there? I don't think... No. Oh. Oh, I can wall jump? That's cool. Can I wall jump off the kitty? No. Alright. Let's come back to that later, I guess. Ooh, cursed thing. Something buried there, maybe? Here! I would assume more herbs. Yeah. Hey, it's that guy. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's go. I like this weapon, dang. Oh, you weren't dead. Okay. Cool. What does it say? Suto Ruins, that's... What? Do I need to blow this up first? Kinda seems like I would since it's stone, but... Nope! I don't think grass would do anything. Nope! Yeah, I just can't dig here yet. Hello. Herbs. Enhancing weapons? Oh. Scroll drawn by wandering artists contains useful information. Alright. Oh, there's so much stuff. Okay, that's that quest. I'll get to those in a second. Enhancing weapons. Fine instruments can be powered with gold dust. Rare powder is highly valued, but merchants and traders use it once, then the destructive power of weapons is increased. Gold dust can only be used once. Oh, can only be used once and only on a single weapon. Oh, can I get multiple gold dust, or is there just one in the whole game? If weapons powered up using this method cannot exceed the power inherently stronger weapons attained later. Oh! Oh, that guy. And the beads, the bear, lacquer. Great. Got some dur. Okay. Yeah, two-tail ruin. Finish the ruin until we find a key. Yeah. Alright, what is this place? Lots of meat. Feeps. Cool, I just robbed somebody. Actually, what was that? What was that tarp in the back? Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Oh wait, stairs? No, maybe not. Oh, I can come here and farm food. Interesting. Oh, the food gives me money. Hot damn. Okay, where to? Okay, there's the stone guy. Feed? Oops. The birds? It's birds. Alrighty. With a cursed thing. Oh, that's a waterfall. Whew. Infinity Stone? Inkstone with limitless source. Oh, temporarily enjoy infinite ink. Okay. What's with that reflection? Oh, wait. Oh, that's a ghost. Some weird rendering going on. Yeah. Diggy. Dragonfly bead. Uniquely shaped bead that shines in multiple layers of color. Great. Traveler's Charm. Protects travelers from the danger. Increase Godhood by level 1? At 1 level? What? I have 2 of them. What the heck is my Godhood level? You just blew up on me? God. Whoa. What is that stone? So what are those critters? Cold little monkeys? What are those? What the heck do monkeys eat? So what's that thing? I would anticipate they would eat seeds. Maybe herbs? Okay, at least it tells me. Meat! Okay. Nice. Get over there. Oh, it scared the monkeys. God, they make awful noises. Hmm? No. Hmm. There's gotta be something. Can I split it open? No. Get the potatoes though. No, nothing. Hmm. Alright. Keep your secrets. Whoop, hello. Oh, God. Oh, merchant. What a pain. Deep in the forest is big river called Narai River. The bridge over it was destroyed in a storm the other day. No, I can't get a hold of any new stock. Luckily, I've got quite a lot in reserve, so I can still trade. Feel free to take a look if you've been sent to do the shopping. Pup. Alright. Gold dust! Guess I'll get 2. Oh, M? 10 units. Jeez. Just gonna have to upgrade both my weapons. Sold out. Ah! Cool. Actually, cool. Alright. Now how do I use it? Cool. And then, can't do that one. Okay. I got it. Cool. Now let's test it out. See how much more powerful this is. Whoa! This is great. Okay. What is this path up? Hello. Oh, there's something you don't see every day. A white wolf. You look just like that Shanui. There used to be lots of animals here in Akata Forest, but they started to disappear when the number of monsters increased. Oh, listen to me. Now is hardly the time for that kind of chat. I mean, I wonder what could have happened. I don't suppose you bumped into my son? Is he a rabbit child? Flooded during the storm the other day. See. Bridge across the village was completely washed away. I asked my son to get to work on building a new bridge. Oh, okay, so he's probably an adult. But he's so busy with that dog of his. It's a child. Okay. There he is. Your dad's looking for you. This kid's a crybaby. Give him a good... Oh! Alright! Bullying children. I'm more than a crybaby. You're the one who left your dog in those dangerous ruins. So you gotta do whatever it takes to get the key and go help him. Listen here, kid. Fishing's all about attitude. There's nothing you can't catch with the right attitude. Fish, babes, or whatever. And all can be yours. Go ahead, act like you're having fun. We'll watch. This murky water sure gives me the creeps. People call it deep abyss because they can't see the bottom. That's not why these waters are famous. Legend had it, a humongous fish swallowed the moon reflecting on the surface of the water. No one knows if the legend is true, but to this day, the moon never rises here in Agata Forest. Ugh. Give the fairy tales a rest, will you, kid? So gloomy. Think more positive. Have fun! Fun! Okay, Yami. Let's use that celestial brush of yours to help him out. Okay. Okay. Oh. Once you have hooked the fish, move the stick left. Move the left stick in the opposite direction of the fish's movement. Okay, so I'm helping the kid. Life gauge. Uh-oh. Pull too hard, the power gauge will move into the red area, and the life gauge will be complete. No sign of fish. Don't overdo it! Uh-oh. Okay, number 3. When you pull the fish close, the button will appear on the screen. Press the button to get the fish out. Use the power slash. Ah. Oop. Doing it nice and slow. Flash! Killifish, huh? Yeah. Whew. Another killie. Oh, there's a big one. Yeah. Oh, dang. Really? Can eat the child. Giant salmon. Gonna cough up the key. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Save Ume. Let me go all the way this time. No running away from me now. Yoink. Give that back. Good move, Amy. You can't have that kid getting hurt on your watch. Oh, what are you waiting for? We got a lost dog to find in Suta Ruins. Let's go. Ah! Wait. Oops. Yoink. Later. Later, nerd. I think it's actually over here. Well, let's go look for that kid's dog. Actually hoping we might find something more. Nobody's entered these rooms for ages, right? Well, I mean that kid. Just think about it. There could be a fabulous treasure hoard hidden here. But enough talk. Let's start looking. Well, that's lovely. Pretty oddly shaped statue. Oh, that moss must have been here for ages. What's up with that weird water? I don't think you want to go jumping in there. How about drawing some lily pads and then fall in anyway? I'm gonna look around first. Will I get this? What you got? Traveler's Charm, cool. Yep. Enhancing Divinity. Can these be? Nope. Oh yes, these guys. I remember I could like, whoa. I remember I could do something with these guys, but I don't know. No? No, whatever. Ooh, sake. Steel Soul. Defense. A vase. Face whose unique beauty will surely outlast any flower. Okay, that's just a door. Is there anything over there? Can I like throw those back at it? Hey, that's how you do it. Ha ha ha! A genius. Oh, there's a save point. I'm glad I came back this way. Anything hidden back here? Nope. And that's just another one of those trees. Can't really get up there. Oh, there's a digging spot. Ah, I want up there so bad. Another dope. Those are arms. Where are their arms? No lily pads, okay. Jeez. Yikes, okay. Can't do that, I guess. What's up with this white wall? Looks pretty solid. We're not getting any further. I mean, I don't think even you could do something about this. Let's find another way in for now. What? That's one solid wall even... Okay. Okay. Guess we're going the other way. Also the... Okay. Oop. I was kind of expecting a message from the little dude, but I... Can I go up? Hey. Oh. Hey, Top Hat. Hip. Cabbage. Oh, actually clear water. Nice. Oh. All right. It is the weekend. Have any exciting plans? Burner specially designed to release only the purest aroma. Hi. Ah! Not beans. Continue packing, writing a goal statement for grad school and buying backpacking gear. That's cool. I'm probably just gonna hang around and binge Season 4 of Castlevania. Ah, yes. Nice shaky camera. Yeah. Oh, there's actually a frog in that one. Hoi. Got an orb. More sake. Cool. Okay. Oh, that one's no good. Ah. I see you rolling. Says first, got a tough bud. Just gonna open a bud before. I mean. Nice. Is that what was it, like a Tengu mask? Is that what that thing is called? Oh, oh, okay. Oop, didn't want to do that. Okay. Oh. Am I not supposed to put that right on there? What am I missing? Oh, okay, there we go. Cool. What's up there? Is anything up there? Maybe? Or is that where I was before? Might be nothing. Okay. Blocked off way. And a whole lot of nothing. Oh, step in the water. Something happens. Oh lord. Excellent. Whoop. Ah, hello. Slash. Excuse you. No. Oh, he turned around. Cool. Well, oh, that's the log and a surprise or whatever. No, it's so gloomy here. But a little sunshine is all it would take. Uh-oh. Oh boy, okay. That's interesting little spikes there. No, before I do that, I'm gonna explore. And there's nothing to explore. Okay. Thought there was something else here. Oi. Ugh, can't see. May I? There we go. So what is the surprise? All right. Can I? There we go. Suspicious. That did nothing for me, okay. Here. Cucumber. Oh, natural thing to blow up. Yep. You do cherry bomb just right. There we go. Ah, it's a dead end, so I would have to go that way anyway. It's not a secret. It's an actual path. Okay, nothing there. Nothing. I can only have one. Oh, I didn't even hit the rock. What was that? Weird bridge. Probably a deep pit. Oh, I was down there earlier. Actually, I think, yeah, that little island right there has a digging spot on it, so I'll have to remember that. Huh. Why are you showing me this? You know what? Doesn't take too long. Oh, yeah, I'll have to come back anyway. I'll get that later. Assuming it doesn't block me. Hey, what are you? Oh. Ooh. Will I come back up here? If I'm back in the main room. Hold on a sec. My nose felt all itchy since those huge mushrooms back there. Ah! No! Damn! Okay, so I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna get that thing. God, it's gonna be a pain trying to... Can I even look down there? No. Oh, Geronimo! I missed. Actually, can I? I can't. Actually, I can probably... I can just do this. What am I? I'm a fool. Didn't do this earlier. I'll climb. Cool. I'll just get back up here. If I... Okay, if I attack, I get into my dash right away. I have to... Oops. Remember that. Oh, kept my lily pads from earlier. Very nice. Oops. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Jump. Jump. There we go. I guess while I'm here, what's this about? Solid. Great. Yep. Much better. Oh, good. This door has some sort of weird lock on it. Yeah, look at him. Oh, jeez. It's not an ordinary lock. Has that strong evil at work here. Yeah, okay. Ah! Okay. What's that? Nothing. Okay. Okay. Ah. Oh, another one of these. Hey, is that the way back? Oh, hey, it's Blockhead. I am Blockhead. I guard this place so that all shall pass. None shall pass. Do you really think you can penetrate my airtight defense? Ha! Impossible. Nothing can harm this body of mine. Of course, there are those weak points in mine. Like that crack. A cling below there would slay me in an instant. But wouldn't be foolish enough to expose such a weakness. I'll be on your way. None shall pass. Wait, none shall not pass? Ah. 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 So I just need to Dot them or draw a line to them? Probably just dot them. Yeah, glowing spots appeared when he's excited. Painting a dot on them in the order they appear. Okay, yeah. God. There's a cobweb now? Were my weak points so obvious? I have failed, but let it be known I died a warrior's death. Oh. Oh. Wind? Ah. Logs. And a thing? No. This looks like an exercising arrow for driving away evil. But the tip is shaped like a key. In any case, I do set. Oh, yeah, it goes to the weird thing. And power of driving away evil. Alright. That bridge fell, so I probably kind of want to look back. Chibi Robo? What's Chibi Robo? Oh. Oh, it's on GameCube. Okay. Money. Oh wait, the key was right there. Or the lock, rather. Okay. I was thinking I would have to do another round. Okay. Ugh. Blue one, okay. I'm gonna go. That do nothing. Does nothing. I'm gonna ignore you for now, and I'm gonna loot. What you got? Next is some slip S. That's slowly damage nearby enemies. I'll just battle. Ouch. I like my shield. Okay. Ah, this is the bridge. Or a bridge. Complete wreck. Phew, it's a piece of cake. Oh yeah. I just gotta draw a new one. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Magic paint. Out of oil. Or ink. A save point. And a something weird up there. Oh, is there a secret up here? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So probably a door right here. Yup. What is over here? What are these weird little peach things? I don't even know. Oh, that's where the waterfall is. Okay. Okay, the door over there, so it's probably gonna be coming out that way at some point. Maybe. Might be a return path right there. Yep. Cursed shrines. Saw some pots around somewhere. There they are. All right. What's this? Faith and solid. Oh, solar energy. Okay. Cool. Another lacquerware set. What's up here? Anything? Nothing. Oh, the fish. Of course. Got him. More mushrooms. Ooh, I think I can get an upgrade now. Yeah. 2 more health. I saw another jar down here somewhere. There it is. Oh. Thing over there, maybe? Okay. Oi. Check out these pots. Poisonous water spilling out of them. This is what's been harming the natural beauty amid the ruins. That. I'm gonna get this first. Map! Hell yeah! Displayed structures, details. Cool. What? Oh, it's green now. Ah. I can get over to that left thing now. Looks like the poison that was polluting this water has completely cleared up. Now it looks like a great place for a swim. There's even a waterfall. I bet it's loads of fun to go straight down it. What I meant was a playful dog like Ume might do that. I haven't forgotten about what we're looking for, have you? And of course, I haven't given up on hunting down some treasure either. Alright, let's go! Hope I don't drown! Okay. I'll save again. I want to go over here first. Another one over here. And I may have made a mistake. Can I? I can't paint while I'm in the water. Cool. Alright, let's go into this weird glowing statue. Some cursed skulls. Interesting. So what on earth are those things? Yeah, totally not a boss fight. No way. You can use the power of bloom to fill it in. Yeah. Just fill it in with your brush and bloom will take care of it. Yep. Just blah blah da da da. Nothing there. Is that gonna bloom or something? Hey. So what does that do? Has an interesting symbol on it. Hey, look, that light. There's a constellation here too. Okay. That monkey's got symbols. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I, Ōkami, the last and the triumvirate of Hanagami flora gods, have humbly awaited your glorious return for 100 years. May the fresh spring growth bloom from your snow-white form. Bring new life to the land that suffers under evil. Gods can make vines, do his bidding, okay. The folktale tells us how Ōkami used that power to tie vines to his body so that he could fly through the air. Oh good. Someone have vine wings now. Hey, that's a Konohana blossom. The flower of the gods over there. Try making a vine sprout right out of it. Is that the swirly thing? Or is it just sprout straight up? No? Line from the Konohama blossom. Oh, okay. Jump. Oh, okay. Perfect. Well, it sure is handy to have a god around. You can draw vines when the Konohana blossom is open. Let's look around and see if any others are blooming. Oh, look at that. grappling hook, not wings. Oh. All right, let me go. Okay. I see. Here's a quick way up here, I suppose. Ah, I can go up. Okie dokie. Ah, probably so I can go down, save, and then come back up or something. Whee! No. Gotta be able to see myself. Yep. Yep. Come on. There we go. Whee! Alright, let's go. Okay. That's interesting over there. Oh, that's where the thing fell. Okay. Whee! There it is. Oh, that one's upside down. It's just gonna drop me on there. Oh, I see what I have to do. If I can see. There we go. I'll examine. Great, made it to the top. But it's just a dead end. It's not. What's this? A hook? Doesn't just make you want to tie something to it? Of course. Way ahead of you, bud. Nice. Let's get in that cranium. Hey, oh. A lot of loot. I hit a save point. Oh. Okay. I like the sword rat in the background. Up! Let me in! Infinite loot! I'm actually just gonna go though. I'm just gonna run. That doesn't look good. Oh. Godhood tips. Skulls. Button. Alright, what are your godhood tips? Actually, log. Don't you my son in the forest, did you? I mean, he was looking for his dog, so he's around. Actually, wait. Wanted list? Oh, they're just around, probably. Okay. Enhanced divinity. Praise is earned by restoring nature and feeding animals. Praise can be used to power up divine attributes. Solar energy, ink pots, and astral pouch and purse can be powered up. Power wisely and prayer for the difficult adventure awaits. Great. Godhood tips. String attacks into combos increase your level of godhood. Godhood creates a barrier that deflects enemies. Oh, that's what that is. Running up from battle like a coward or dying in water or a curse zone will result in your godhood being reduced to a skull symbol. This weakness weakens you considerably and leaves you susceptible to attack. Huh. I don't think I got anything else, do I? No. Bestiary. Butt ogre. Oh, it's an ogre math. That's okay. Transferred by default force to Orochi, Isun describes the beast thusly. 4 mammal legs sprouting from a bud frightens travelers. The bud is rigid and the fruit is soft. Open the bud to attack. Power slash deflects the fruits. Yep, just like the cursed trees. Alright, gotcha there. Great, incense burner. Fish. Oh, I can go fishing some more. Ha! Giant salmon. That's a lot of fish. Monkey. Eat almost anything. Well, he didn't like my leaves. Borbs. Excellent. Then... good. Ah, that was the top of the head. Alright. Here we go. Oh, cobwebs. Good. It's always a good sign. Just massive cobwebs and skulls. Nothing wrong with that. Oh! The red paw prints on the door. Oh no. Yeah. Are you sure? You serious? Getting a real bad vibe here. What's beyond this door? You sure we're ready? Maybe we should go back outside. I mean... might be ready? If you have to ask, I'm kind of concerned, but... okay. Leap first, think later. Alright. Look, Amy. There's a golden gate. It'll store the memories of all you've done if you pass through it. This way, if you ever die, you can start over again from that point. Cool. It's a free pass to continue with your game, even if you mess up. Great. But it does have its limits. The stored memories will be wiped clean if you quit the game. Oh, okay. If you use an origin mirror to save the game, your memories will be transferred there. Either way, passing through a golden gate or saving with an origin mirror will allow you to continue your adventure. 6 hours in, they're telling me, give me a tutorial about save points. I might as well pass through. Wow. Great. Boss fight. Is it a big doggy? Is it Ume? Oh. They just had an acne fall. Nice going for a ball. That's a lot of black goo back there. Keep telling you not to space out like that. Something moved. Wow. Ah, those are eyeballs. Check out this big old flower. Might have just stumbled onto something here. Flowers like this are usually just packed with treasure. Are you sure? I mean, he's probably right, but... Ume! Ruh-roh. Bork? Oh. Oh no, he sizzled my tail. Let me go, wolf breath. I'm all covered with your slobber again. Now my tail's better. Ah, yes. More hooks. Check out the shadow. See 8. Wait, no, couldn't be. Ouroboros. Are you that dog that's been sniffing about? I will not allow you to ruin my master's triumphant return. Good. Ah! Yep, spider. Sticking your nose where it does not belong will get you killed. Thank you, last words, fool. Bork? How dare you? Dog is not usually on my menu, but I shall make you an exception. Horrifying. What are you talking about? I saw that dog you gobbled up. And besides, this ain't no dog. This here is a god. Well now, the beast can speak. Very well then. I shall send you back to where you came from. This shall not hurt a bit. Stand still for just a moment. Oh. Hate that. Doopy-doopy-doo. Okay, okay. Can't really see, but I want to do that. Get in there, do some smacking. Maybe. Oh god. Later. Ew. I'm gonna grab your butt again. Get a good view of it. Oops. Oh. Interesting. Oh, come on. Oh no, I'm out of ink. I'm just a normal dog. Oh, got rid of the flowers. Okay. Okay, got my 5. Okay. Oh, that actually hurts me. Okay. So I gotta get out of there while he's wiggling. Or she, rather. Oh, good. You know what I'm gonna do? Slash. Ah! My shield! Oops. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So when it starts twitching, it's not... Might have to use one of my bones. Oh. Got 1. Okay. Almost 2. Okay. You jerk, come on. Okay. Oh. Okay, got 1, 2, 3, and I guess that works. Run! Oh, I'm out of ink. Shit. Oh, damn it, I wasn't fast enough. Alright. I'm going heal. Solar energy? I think that's my health. Yes, yes it is. Okay. Uh oh. Stuck on your hand. Do I need to connect 3? I thought I needed to connect 4. Nope. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, nope, just 2. Okay. Oh, come on. Don't attack. Run. One more! Yeah, okay. Got a bad ranking on that, probably, but whatever. And thus, Amaterasu was able to traverse the vine-covered ruins and defeat the devious Spider Queen lurking within. The ugly arachnid's body had been turned into a beautiful blossom. And a feeling of tranquility reigned throughout the ruins. Inside the hardy blossom was discovered a tiny and defenseless dog, presumably consumed by the fearsome queen. Just when everything had begun to settle down, snarling beast, a weapon long sealed away by the Spider Queen's magic, appeared before Amaterasu's eyes. Interesting. Collector marked with a beastly seal grants ink bullet. Huh. Spider Queen was hiding a sacred weapon. Tricky old bag. Maybe we'll get more weapons if we defeat some other monsters. Anyway, can't wait to see what this one does. Look at that, Annie. The dog's just sleeping. Wonder if this is Ume. You know, the dog the kid was looking for. Let's bring him back once he wakes up. But first, how about a good victory howl? Might even wake him up. Abysmal. Of course. Okay. I think take the dog back to the kid, and I think then the kid would go back to his father to work on the bridge. Oh, just like that. Bad doggy. Give me back my key. I gotta save Ume quick. Ume, is that you? Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? It must have been so scary all alone. Did you yeet? Oh no! What's wrong, Ume? About your dog, kid. He was deep within the ruins and he didn't seem to want to leave. Really? How come, Ume? You mad at me for running away without you? You got it wrong, kid. You only think you left your dog behind. Truth is, he decided to stay at the ruins himself. Dang! But why? Maybe he was trying to set an example by showing you how anyone, even a dog, could have an adventure. Look at it this way. There's not much separating a boy from a man. They grow up before you know it and accomplish great things. I see. So I guess you knew everything, Ame. Like how my dad told me to go fix the bridge destroyed by the storm. And how I tried to get out of it because I was scared of failing. But your fearless adventure has changed me. You've given me the courage to stop shirking responsibility. What? Oh, my dad's fishing pole. I lost it in the forest some time ago. Did you sniff it out in those ruins? All by yourself? No, I'm gonna fix that bridge all by myself. Boy, is Dad gonna be surprised. Oh, you may. Is that it? Okay, hardworking son. I'm gonna build a bridge all by myself. Boys, I'm gonna be surprised. Okay, so I probably gotta find them? Still don't know how to get this thing. Weapons. Holy crap. Is that 20 weapons? Dang. I guess let's do this. And find some more gold. Ink bullet. Huh. Alright. See what it does. Birds! Birds first. Nice. Yep. Alright, what does this do? Wow, that is strong. Oh! Pew pew pew! Ah, hit my shield. Maybe not that strong. Bark, 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 bark. Oh man, I gotta find another guy. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna feed these. Give them some herbs. Good, good, good. More deer. 12 for this one. Who's that? And also, I'm going to steal your chest before I talk to you. More battle tips. Oh, the bestiary? What is this? Oh, the spider. That's in the Sutta ruins. Since ancient times, this arachnid is restless at the thought of Orochi's impending resurrection. Protected by a hard shell, this beast knows not the sting of pain. Watchful eyes on her back make attacks from her rear too risky. If there were some way to open the shell, the eyes could be attacked. This weak spot compiled by Isun. There are two important aspects to battle you must be aware of. There are bonuses, which is known as floral finisher. First is test bonuses. Bonuses provide a nice... Oh, it's 19 pages. Nice reward for particularly well-fought battles. There are two ways to increase the size of your bonus. One method is to defeat enemies more quickly. The other method is to fight without taking damage yourself. Attacking enemies quickly and dodge your strikes with style. This is a secret of netting a handsome bonus. Bonuses increase the amount of coins dropped by fallen foes. You may want to practice scattering these dropped coins during battle. Next we'll discuss techniques called the floral finisher. Time warps and slows at the moment the demon leaves the mortal coil. Use the brush that instant to turn the cadaver into flora. Oh! That resentment will crystallize into a demon fang. To acquire technique different depending on enemy type. You'll need to discover which celestial brush powers use. Tales abound of collectors and amaranth in between demon fangs. Collecting these things will surely prove helpful during your journey. Okay. Cool. I didn't know that. Alright, what's up with you? Oh? How funny. I don't think I've seen a white wolf before. What's your name? Abby. Come on, tell me your name. You may only be a wolf, but manners are manners. The name's Isun. And this furball here is Amaterasu. That's a bit of a mouthful. Let's go with Chalky. As for me, I'm the infamous Fang Trader. Oh, yes, I'm the great Kiba. Cool. Now then, Chalky, you know about monster leftovers, right? You know what you get when you defeat a monster. We're talking about the demon fangs. All you need to do is tan those monsters' hides. And then drop a demon fang just before they disappear. The aristocrats love to have them as a symbol of power. They'll pay any price you care to ask. So then, Chalky, got any of them on you? I don't. Naturally, I don't expect you to give them to me for free. I, the Great Kiba, have collected treasures from all over Nippon. We can do a swap. I mean, I'd love to, but I don't have any. Peach! Got to max. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Peace Bell. Holy tone that keeps demon scrolls at bay. Okay. Woodman, make a cash offering and sleep on the... Oh! Look, golden lucky cat. Trust money and other values here. Cool. Yeah. That's cool. There'll be a way out over there? Probably. Ew. Herb. Okay, he's a normal trader. Yes. What? Okay. Guess I'll go to another trader to find some. Alright. There, Wolfie wants me to see my son. Seems he was switching at the deepest not long ago. He's nowhere to be seen now. Alright, well, he's probably at the bridge. Fight me! Hey. Mmm, grapes. Juicy fruit plucked from a vine. Feels touch about a little bit. Oh. Can I just rapid fire? Work, 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 work. Easy fight. Nah, he blew up on me. Oj väl. Damn. Too slow. Oil. All right. Feed, feed, feed. Oh, birds. Hell yeah. Oh. It's fishing. Ah! I lassoed the rope to the other side. Look! Hey, you get that rope out of my... Oh, wait, I didn't investigate that guy when he was passed out before. Oops. Susano! What's going on? My new secret technique. Imploding barrel, flying monkeys. What was a flop. I ended up being washed downstream by this tree trunk. Here he comes! Hold on to that fishing pole, kid! No way, let go of it! Hey guys, I said let go! Anna, use your celestial brush, quick! Oh dear. Oh, I see. Alright. Ah, there they are. Aha, you go really fast. Oops, I missed. Aha! Up! Can I still get it? No. Three more. Ah, the time goes down even though I'm paused. Oh, sorry. Ah, too far. Okay. Good. Is that gonna be the new bridge? Yep. Phew! I thought we were goners. But it all worked out. Just look at that new bridge. Did I do that? That's right. It was all you, kid. I don't know what was eating you, but you'll never get anywhere in life running from adventure. Should thank you, doggy, for teaching you. I couldn't have done it without you, Ume. Oh, thanks. Where'd Pops go? I'm sure he'd take more than that to kill that guy. He's bound to pop up somewhere again. Cool. Can I feed the doggy? Yeah. Nope. I have some meat. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a save point. Yeah, Umbra. Looks like 2 minutes ago, Fenrir posted about hopping on VRC in like 30 minutes. Whoops, sorry, doggy. I did it, man, I did it. Now I know that I should never be afraid to accept new challenges. I just love using this fishing pole. Maybe I won't end up following in my dad's footsteps. Well. Where's Oldman? Hey Dante, how's it going? Oh, my son hasn't started building a bridge at the rapids. Maybe I worry too much. I should just butt out. Best thing I can do is leave him to his own devices. Alright, well I guess that quest's over. That tree rotates weirdly. Holy smokes. Oops. Alright, well. Can I still talk to him? Is something else to say? It's a legendary fish. I believe it lives down in these waters. I'm gonna catch it someday, you'll see. Yeah. Alright. More rabbits. Yeah. This is some new DLC, yeah. It's a Twilight Princess spinoff. Ink bullet tips, huh? I mean, there's more to ink bullets than just mashing. Drawing dots enemies with a weapon capable of the ink bullet. Oh! Holy projectiles. Oh! The more dots you draw, the more ink is consumed. Huh! Interesting. But yeah, this is the HD version of the game on Steam. Tucka Pass lies ahead, Great Plains and Mountains. Let's prepare for the worst. But hope for the best. Well, let's get going, you big furball. Cool. Actually, what's going on here? So, Tucka Pass has been cursed too. But we'll find a withered guardian sapling around here. Oh. Ooh. Hey, it's Dongos. Oh, what's gonna become of me now? That confounded cursed zone is causing all sorts of trouble. And my most precious tool of the trade has gone missing, too. I just don't know how I'm going to make a living anymore. No doubt, this is the work of those mischievous moles. I bet they're the ones who stole from me. And on top of that, I have to put up with that awful cursed zone. Is there anything else? Probably only just two things for all these people. Anything hidden in here? No. What do you got? I wonder if to become a Kusa village. It's up on Mount Kamiju, where the big windmill is. Heard some terrifying growls coming from the shrine there. I ran down the mountain as fast as my legs would carry me. Then I realized that this area is all cursed too. I never imagined that monsters would come anywhere near us. It looks like the end of the world is finally here. I wonder what's become of... Oh. Oh wait, it's actually saying new things. But I can't get past the checkpoint to go home. I want to go to the Kusa village up on Mount Kamish. There's some terrifying growls coming to the shrine there, and that's all cursed too. I only had a little errand to run in Kusa, but now I can't even get past the city checkpoint to go home. Okay. Trader. Tucka Pass is another place that changed for the worse. Used to be so nice to relax in the divine wind up there, but now it's just stopped blowing altogether. That means I'm hardly doing any trade in talismans at all. There aren't many travelers coming by selling things either. Fresh fish from Agata Forest would fetch fortune right now. But there don't seem to be any good fishermen there anymore. I mean, there's that kid and me. Anyway, enough of my complaining. Been sent to buy something pooch. Alright. You got gold? No. We'll take more feed though. No. I need that gold dust, man. Ah, save point. Oh. Tucka Pass, known for driving wind and scenic views. It's completely ruined, as you can see. It's purified the cursed zone by making a guardian sapling bloom. Can I dig in this? No.
Kind of worked. Okay. Can I cut even more? No, that's just those two. Okay. What are you doing up there? Boom. No thanks from them, huh? Ooh. Bombable. To the famous tree, Cherry Breeze. Alright. There's one of the saplings. Might be. Let's go. It's a horse. Oh. Ah, it's this guy again. Oh, wait, it's someone else? They summoned me forth to defeat evil. That's that guy again. Yeah. You again. Long time no see. It's been like an hour, man. Do you enjoy the little log adventure I prophesized? Were you behind that near disaster? Well, of course not. I just had a fleeting glimpse of your future. You see, I have the power to see that which is yet to come. Even if it were something you'd rather not know. The half-baked prophets said it again. If you're so great, then how come you didn't predict Orochi's return? What's wrong? Cat, got your tongue? Excuse-moi, you say something, my little bouncing friend? By the way, I saw your battle with the spider lady. Rather clumsy attempt, I must say. Yeah, I almost died. How could a washed-up old wolf like you possibly expect to save the world? Ridiculous! What? You were spying our battle? And it never crossed your mind that you could help? Have at ye. Oh. Yeah, right. Oh, there's nothing to him. Ooh. Oh, he hit me from behind. The jerk. Whew, my shield. Oops. Owie! Ooh. Turned to stone there. Ooh. What can I do with them here? Hey, I have real thick ink here. Can I hit that? I can. Oh wow, okay. That's a lot easier if I do that. Not bad, ma chérie. You're not bad. You're out of breath. What do you want anyway? Oh, I almost forgot. I had a question for you. Have you been to Lake Harami over Shinshu Field yet? In the middle stands the moon cave where Orochi's spirit was trapped. Okay. The barrier has blocked the entrance ever since Tsukuyomi was removed. That means Orochi must still be in there. Alright. I want to get through that barrier to enter the cave. But I'll need the serpent crystal in order to do that. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find it, would you? Nope. Why'd you have to pull out your sword just to ask that? Why'd you want to visit Roshi's lair anyway? So then you do not know. Très bien. So that big windmill. At any rate, I shall have to find it myself. But before I bid you adieu, I have a prophecy for you. More mushrooms? And logs? I foresee a doggone difficult quest. Yeah, okay. Au revoir, baby. Hey, Yami, let's try and beat Waka to that serpent's crystal. I can't help feeling he's up to no good. Plus, we might just find a new celestial brush technique. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Whoa! Oh, there's the windmill. Oh, is that the tree out there? Okay. I have the fire things again, eh? Don't know what to do about those. Although there's water. Nice. Doesn't do me any good though. Probably gonna get a brush technique to spray water. Windmill place. That's where I just came from, the forest. Very cool. Can I do this to him? No. Okay. Slice. Nope. Okay. There's the big tree. Ooh, fang. Yes, please. Yeah, shoot your wings at me, buddy. Oh, just attacking, okay. Kaboom! Oh, no kaboom? Okay. Slice. Give me your fang. Oh, hey, these trees. Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay. Can't see ya. Oh, I just inked ya. Okay. Can I flash ya? No? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Well. No? Okay. Taka Pass is back to normal now. So at the Cursed Zone, it'll be easier to find brush techniques. But first, that big windmill has really piqued my interest. Didn't that half-baked prophet mumble something about it? Ah, whatever. It's not going anywhere anyhow. Well, now that you say that, it's probably going to go somewhere. So I took around Taka Pass, okay? I'm a bit worried about the people who lived around here. Okay. Actually, I am going to upgrade myself first. If I can remember how to do that. Yeah, more money. And I'm going to save, and I'm going to call it a night, I think. Perfect. Oop, come on. Okay, 8 hours in. Perfect. Let's see. Austin, Dante, Umbra, it's been a pleasure playing for you three this evening. Let's see who we can raid. I think Tone's probably going to be at the VRC thing in a bit, so I won't raid him. I don't think Muzzle joins those, so let's go raid Muzzle. He's playing some Super Mario World. But yeah, so yeah, Dante, since I think it's the first time you've been in here. Right now, kind of have a little bit of a plan. Just like Mondays, play Breath of the Wild. Wednesdays, play A Hat in Time, and then Fridays I play Ōkami. And then maybe there'll be like some streams in between, but who knows? But yeah, for now, let's go raid Muzzle. He's a pretty cool guy. Alright. We're all set. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night.